In the immortal words, can you hear me at the back? Yes, there's some nods. Thank you. It's always great to be able to project the voice right down to the back. And I thank you, Wes, for nodding the head in the background there. It's great. So we're going to, there's still a few people to come, but because, as you can see, it's quite a busy day, we thought we'd be as prompt as possible, because the last thing in the world we want to do is to keep you away from your lunch and the wine that goes with it. So first of all, welcome to our annual certificate presentation. So the 2003, it's been quite a busy year for us. Certificated this year, 129 candidates, which actually is a 40% increase on last year. Now, we may not be able to do that next year, because this year is a special year in that one of the CIPD qualifications is finishing. And believe it or not, we're still working on some, and who've got to be done by Tuesday. So life is a little bit fraught for us at the moment, but so it's lovely to have a day off from that madness. So, Chartered Institute of Personnel and Development, one of our key ones. We've had 78 people coming through the PAC route. It may rise a bit, but at the moment it's 78. And the advanced diploma in human resource management, human resource development, is coming on board, and we've got in total now, this is an 18-month program, so we've got something like 70 candidates actually working towards that at the moment. So this is the beginning of that flow of candidates coming through. 10 intermediate, that's the level 5, and we've got 19 foundation, which is the level 3. And it's fascinating, and we're really privileged in that in the years that we've been going, and those of you who've got the blog, this is our 27th year, we see people through, starting with their foundation, or what used to be their certificate in personnel practice or certificate in training practice, all the way through to chartered membership, and then the relationship is sustained, and then we see them through to chartered fellowship as well. So it's a unique privilege that we have in actually working with our candidates over a long period of time, something that we really cherish. And sometimes we growl at them every now and again to just get them there, and other times we can celebrate. So today is the celebration day. Also in 2003, Institute of Leadership and Management, I think we're really a niche provider, and so we're delighted to have Charles Elvin, their Chief Executive, with us, because we're not really a typical large volume centre. We try to think that we do things a little bit more innovatively. So this year we're pleased to say that 7 people have gone through their level 7 coaching and mentoring, and 6 very special people have come through leadership and management, and you'll hear more about that story later. Our year, well, we have to say it, Investors in People Gold for the 2nd time running. And I'm really pleased that BCW is here. Where's Don? Lurking somewhere. Thanks, Don. Another Investor in People Gold company. So it's quite interesting. Quite a lot of our clients are also Investor in People Gold organisations, even down out in Gibraltar. It's really interesting to talk to another Investor in People Gold company. They're coming up for reaccreditation for the 2nd time as well. And that, to me, I think is still one of UK's most under-acknowledged business management tool. And Don is nodding his head, so a fantastic thing. What else have we been up to? Investor in People Gold for the 2nd time, boardroom with that. We've got people changes. So we've got the lovely Eleanor, who has been process improving our certificate presentation thing. So this is why you are numbered, folks. She's looking awfully rushed there, but that's great. Eleanor came to us for a summer job, and then we persuaded her to stay. So Eleanor takes care of the blogs, and I have great fun giving her ideas and saying, go right. And then I do an edit job, so that's fabulous. We have Robert Gordon, one of our Business Association interns, who's now sort of working with us, and he's holding the fort until a lady called Victoria Atkins, this is her name, joins us properly. And Holly Dunster should have been here. We gave her her foundation diploma in human resource practice, but her new employer wouldn't release her. She's now working in HR, interestingly. So that's another thing. And Stuart Bruff, again, working now as technical support in an email marketing company. So two bright young things that fled the nest, and we have other bright young things. So it's a casualty of having bright young things, but it keeps us energized. Because our associates don't change much. So we've got a long-standing team, more of that later. So new developments. Well, do you know, it's strange. I was looking through last year's presentation and I was talking at last year we've got a new website. Guess what? This year we've got a new website again. So it's something about we're always tinkering. Is that continuous improvement? And expansion of eHub. You'll hear a little bit more about that next year where we'll be talking about our plans. So, Cullen Scholefield's added value. All of our consultants are chartered fellows of CIPD. And we're out there playing in the mud pies and having fun. We believe that that brings you a better, more balanced approach than somebody who is a full-time lecturer or tutor. Circle of Peers. We had a trial at the end of this year where Circle of Peers went on a roadshow. It was kicked off in, I think it was Isle of Man, London, and then Gibraltar. And this is where we get together and we talk about topical things. So I would watch out for those for this year. 2014, you'll see more of those coming. So please do attend. Because Cullen Scholefield is such a virtual organisation, I mean, there are a number of people in this room who hadn't actually met their advisor until they walked into this hotel. So we do believe that we're a different type of organisation, in that we are pandering or working towards what is absolutely essential for businesses today, and that is to make the ongoing development of their people time low. And if we're going to sit people in the classroom environment, it's for skills development. So coaching and mentoring, that is a classroom environment, and it's one of the few programs that we do in a classroom environment. Our work with BCW was also a classroom environment, but that was to add value. And our work with Cineworld, again, a mixture and more of a blended approach. The blog. We set ourselves a target to produce a blog every Thursday. We're really pleased. How many in this room have read the blog? Okay, thank you. We get, amazing. We get a feeling that people are sitting reading the blog with a cup of coffee. And we hope that you are, because I'm just taking that 5 minutes or so to read it, so that's great. So we will keep entertaining you with the blog. eHub, as I said, we're building that up as a central resource area where, because we're out there constantly trawling for new information, for new reports, for state-of-the-art thinking, eHub will be our place where you can go and then go forward. So that's the vision for that. And then, of course, the respect review. So when you are at a crisis and you want some friendly, frank advice about where to go next, our respect review is there for you. All you have to do is book it and come and talk to us. No cost. So if you're thinking about your career, thinking about where to go, and you're not sure, that is one of the things that quite a few people have taken advantage of this year. And, we will continue to add that and offer that. So there's the look of the new website. We're really pleased. You can play on it with your iPhones and your iPads. It's a little bit unfriendly on the Androids, but Pete, our wonderful web guy, and Tom over there, we will be playing with them, so you can actually swivel the buttons and all sorts. And that was the old. So the Circle of Peers, the blog, the eHub, respect review. And now, time to celebrate your achievements.